But don't get me wrong. I worked to get there, without even a helping hand up when I fell down. If I did fall, I crawled through the mud and muscled my way up, dirty and angry. It only made me stronger. I used to live here. I used to live. I used to wake up with a vivacity rivaled only by those younger than myself, with more chances to throw away. A fire was lit inside of me. I attacked life with such curiosity. I wanted to know everything, help everyone experience it all. Then the fire consumed me. It smoldered and seethed and burned until the flames grew too big for me to contain, devouring me until there was nothing left. And I was empty, and I lived no more. But it wasn't my fault. I was tricked. I opened my soul so kindly to everyone, always open. And I was taken advantage of. He stormed in, took what was his, and then let the rest of those monsters have at it. I guess everything would have been fine if I left well enough alone. Curiosity didn't just kill the cat. It made and mutilated her. And I was curious, wasn't I? So I opened my heart and was tormented to my death. I used to live here. I used to live. And this is how I died here. This is how I died.
It's hard, but we have to talk about it.
I hate that we have to. But Andrew's right. Something seems off.
It's funny. Ellie was always the one who called these meetings together, and now here we are having one about her.
I miss her already.
Me too, Britt. But let's not think about that right now. We have to try and get past the emotional part of this. Believe me, I'm suffering as much as anyone. But Victoria is right. Something isn't right at all.
It's not. I've known. I knew Ellie for years. That isn't like her.
And we have a very open relationship. She shared everything with me. I would have seen this coming, at least in some way. She never would have taken her own life.
So what are you saying? Do you think this was a murder?
Well, in a sense.
What does that mean, in a sense? Either you think somebody killed her or you don't.
I don't think that's possible. Anyway, we were all there.
Hang on, Dave. I'm getting to it. Listen, you guys have been my friends for a long time. You know I'm a sensible person.
I thought so, until you started talking about murder.
I need you to bear with me on this. It's going to be a lot to take in.
All right, Andrew, go ahead. We're ready for whatever it is.
Right, but don't say anything more. I don't think Ellie's death was self-inflicted, and I don't think any living person did this to her either.
Wait, what? What's the other option?
I think it was caused by something spiritual, or maybe paranormal would be a better way to put it.
I'm sorry, what?
He's saying a ghost killed his wife.
What? Is that even possible?
Okay, that was a little weirder than I thought it was going to be.
Dave, wow, you guys were there. You can't tell me things weren't off. There was something weird about that whole night. I know it sounds crazy, but just listen.
He wants us to listen. Our best friend just died, and he wants to tell us a ghost.
Hey, I'm not kidding around here.
Well,
See? I'm not making this up. Something started happening a few months ago. Actually, I think it might have started happening when we moved in, but I was too blind to see it. In any case, it got worse, and now Ellie is dead. I'm not entirely sure what caused it, but something did. Ellie was talking about seeing things and hearing things, so I brought her to a therapist. I put her on bed possessed or tormented. Yes.
Hi, hon. When did you get home? I didn't hear you come in.
Just now. What are you doing? Is the chair all right?
Oh, it's silly. I thought I heard it move. Did you work out the rest of the agreement with the new client?
Yeah, it took all day, but we came to a settlement on most of it. I'm sorry you couldn't be there. How was the doctor's?
Fine. Same dead ends as usual. I made a consultation appointment to learn about in vitro, so maybe we can try that.
We'll figure it out, don't worry. I'm sorry, did you say you thought you heard the chair move?
Really? It's nothing. I must just be a little tired is all.
Tired from what?
I was just cleaning. I guess it's just been a long day.
Ghost stories again?
It's not a made-up story, it's science.
Well, either way, that's too bad. I was hoping.
Hoping what?
Well, if you're tired, maybe we should.
I'm not that tired.
Well, don't mind the chair. It's not going to get up and attack while we're not looking.
You're right. Oh my gosh! You're not right, it did attack!
Oh, you probably just kicked it.
I most certainly did not. That chair moved, Andrew, it moved by itself.
Not another ghost story, Ellie, please. I know it intrigues you, but you're getting ridiculous. Do your research, fine, but I don't want to hear about it.
How?
I'm scared, and our home's not haunted.
How can you say that? How can you actually say any of that to me? I am not making anything up. This is real. It's happening to me. And you can't really think that nothing paranormal is happening here. You just watched that chair flip over with
I
me.
did not. I heard a loud noise, and you insisted it was a ghost.
Well, neither of us did it.
You were right. You are tired. Maybe you should go to bed.
I think I might. And you know, I'm so tired. I need the whole bed to myself tonight.
Ellie, seriously?
Good night, Andrew. Hello? Can anyone hear me? I know you're there. Please, if you're there, give me a sign. I know I'm not crazy. I know it. My husband may not want to believe he sees things moving by themselves, but I do. I've heard the footsteps when no one else was home. I've seen curtains flutter without a breeze. I felt the hair on the back of my neck stand on end. From a tingle that starts down to my ankles and shivers all its way up my spine and through my body. I hate that feeling. But I know it's for a reason. I don't know what you want or why you're here. But I want to help you. I think you're alone and frightened, and you need a friend. Let me be that friend, and help me prove to my husband that I'm not insane. Help him see you. Just make a sound, a knock, a tap, a step, anything. I know you can hear me. Come on, tap once if you hear me and want me to go away. And twice if you want my help. off now that it's a real thing. It's all thanks to Andrew, though. I just had a dream and he made it a reality.
You're too modest. You worked so hard for this.
Yeah, but I had nowhere near the funds or the real know-how. I just wanted to help people. Now Unified Touch is up and running, outsourcing funds to nonprofits and causes all over the country. I mean, can you believe that? We have a partner in Hawaii. Ever since I met him, all of my dreams have come true.
Speaking of dreams,
Did you say you had a doctor's appointment?
Yes, I did.
Well, how'd it go?
that bad, huh?
I just don't understand it. I was perfectly pregnant before we moved. We were going to be such a happy little family. And they told me it was the move itself that was what caused the miscarriage. But no one said if you move again, you'll never get pregnant. What's wrong with me?
Please stop. Nothing is wrong with you. What did they say?
Nothing. They said I'm perfectly healthy and fertile, and there's no reason for me not to be pregnant. And it's not like Andrew and I are trying. Believe me, we are. Almost every night. It's actually pretty tiresome if you can believe it. I mean, he doesn't mind, but geesh, give a girl a break. Don't laugh, it's not funny.
You do laugh.
What? Yes, you did, I heard you.
No, we didn't. I'm sorry, Ellie, but neither of us so much as giggled. Why would we?
I swear I heard.
Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Where were we?
We were talking about your options to have a baby.
Do you think it might be him?
I hope that, actually, but they tested him, and when we tried the injections, nope, he's fine too. He actually has the highest sperm count on the face of the earth. So, one baby for him.
What a man.
Don't be bitter. It's not his fault. It's nobody's fault, sweetheart.
I know, I want a baby so badly. And now I know it's more likely that it's my fault.
It'll happen when the time is right. And it's not you. You just said you're perfectly healthy and fertile.
Yeah, but the time has been right for almost a year now. I took the break after the miscarriage, like they suggested, and felt better. And now I want a baby. I'm ready and nothing.
You can't force these things.
Well, have you tried in vitro?
No, not yet, but I spoke with the doctor about making an appointment, so that's the next step.
Well, then don't lose hope. That will work.
I hope it does. I'm starting to feel like it's this house. Ever since we moved in, I had this strange feeling. I initially thought it was the miscarriage, like some sort of depression. But out of the house, I was fine. I just get this weird feeling when I'm here. It's much worse now that I'm so frustrated, not to mention.
Not so much of what?
Never mind, it's fine.
No, Ellie, come on, tell us.
It's just. I know this sounds crazy to be seriously saying this, but I think this place is severely haunted.
Really? You think so? I know you're into all that paranormal stuff, but do you really believe it?
Yeah, I do. Listen, I'm no matter who take any real stock in this sort of thing, but I do. And I've been hearing things, footsteps in the attic when no one else is home, voices in the dead of night when Andrew is asleep. I've seen chairs move and pictures get knocked off the wall.
You must have been overtired in imagining.
No, this is real. I tried to ignore it for months, and Andrew thinks I'm losing my mind. But I can't pretend it isn't happening anymore. I know it's hard to believe, but it's really happening. You can't tell me you didn't hear that crash. Something is here with us, and I think it's trying to interfere with our lives.
Interfering?
Yes. And I think it's my fault. I heard noises a few weeks ago and tried to make contact with whatever it is. I thought it might have been someone who passed on here. I wanted to help them get through to the other side, you know? But all I succeeded in doing was inviting it in, and now it is getting restless.
Ellie, you talk about this as if it's
done that. The noises and whispers have gotten worse. I've also felt worse. I feel physically drained and anxious, and my temper gets way out of hand. I don't feel like I'm entirely in control of myself anymore. I can't sleep, I can't eat, and it's so frustrating. Andrew only wants me to see a shrink, and I'm sure you guys still don't believe me, but I can't do this alone anymore.
I'm sure everything will be fine.
No, it won't. Nothing is fine. I'm dying. It's killing me. I don't need a shrink. I need a priest and a demonologist. Why won't anybody listen to me?
Ellie, what's wrong? You ran out of the conference room like there was a fire. Love, I'm sorry I couldn't have followed you. You know how important the meeting was for the company. Please talk to me. Let me help you. You're- What?
I'm pregnant.
Are you kidding me? Ellie, that's amazing. When did you find out? I thought you were going in for the consultation next week. Did you go in early?
No.
Well, have you gone to the doctors yet? This is wonderful.
Where's the fire?
I told you not to say that.
Shut up, Dave. This is serious.
I know, but you made us rush over here like this. I just thought
Shut
it.
up, Dave. What's going on?
It's Ellie. I think she's completely lost.
Who's that?
Yeah, that's her. I locked her in our bedroom. I think she must be completely destroyed.
What did you do to make her so mad?
It has nothing to do with what I did. I'm innocent in this. She's just crazy. You know how she has that obsession with ghosts?
Yeah, Victoria has mentioned some of that.
Well, it's gotten out of control.
How do you mean?
It started a while back. She was insisting that we move into a haunted house, and she was saying she heard footsteps and voices. Naturally, I called her a therapist, but she's gotten worse. She talks to someone who wasn't there, and she breaks things, claiming she didn't. She's been physically ill, and she won't leave the house. Just a few weeks ago, she was still begging me to move out, and suddenly she won't leave our bedroom. She's throwing some kind of fit.
I'm so sorry.
She's not the woman I married anymore. She's not Ellie. I don't know what happened. But whoever the woman is upstairs, it's not my Ellie.
What can we do to help?
We need to get her to the hospital. I don't want her to hurt herself or the baby.
You need us for that?
She's completely out of control. I can't handle her on my own, and she won't go of her own free will.
What are you saying? We need to pick her up and what? Strap her into the car?
Yes,
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
it's all right. Thank you both for doing this with me. I need you for my own sake, too. It hasn't been easy on
I
me.
can only imagine. I mean, when Brittany mentioned the ghost stories, I had no idea how out of hand they got. You don't deserve this havoc.
Havoc? Huh? You think he's gone through some kind of traumatic experience? Is that what you think? He hasn't suffered any chaos. I have. I'm the one enduring all these pigs and the entities in our home. How he hasn't felt any of them, who had to deal with them, I don't know, the lucky bastard.
Ellie,
Ellie, listen, Andrew was just trying to...
No, he needs support. Go ahead, gentlemen. Support him as best you can. He needs it, but his wife, who's about to give birth, who's under severe stress, is being tormented by evil spirits who was fired from her own company. She's fine. No, she doesn't need any care or love. She's hunky-dory. No problems here.
Now, hold on just a minute, Ellie. You don't have the right to...
No right! No. Right. No right. No right. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You are unbelievable. I have every right, don't you know? I have every right!
Ellie, how did you get at home?
You think a silly locked door could stop me? They're on my side now, Andrew. It's us against you. And we're going to win. I'm going to let them take me. I tried to give them my baby, but I couldn't tear her heart out enough. So now they want me. That's the price we have to pay, I suppose.
Ellie, what did you do?
I told you nothing. I tried to get her out, but she's a stubborn little bugger. So say goodbye to your wife because they're going to take me instead. Ellie, listen. Shut up!
You have to see reason. Let us help you.
Let us help you, he says. Did you hear that? Now they want to help me.
I did some of my own research on the paranormal. I should have seen the signs. I don't know how I missed it. I did some tests and the electromagnetic fields around this house are off the charts. I think Ellie opened some kind of gateway. I was too close-minded and consumed by work to be bothered.
Let's not dwell on that right now. Let's think of the positive. You have a healthy baby girl.
Right? And we can take care of this ghost problem, right? Who are you gonna call?
Don't.
Say it.
Shut up.
Say it.
Ghostbusters.
Hate you.
Enthusiasm, but we can take it down a notch. Let's just clear out this house so my daughter can grow up safe.
Don't worry, Andrew, I'll take care of her.
How do we know you're even right? You can't prove that this place is haunted.
Victoria, are you telling me you've never felt weird here? Ellie never acted strangely around you?
Ellie always marched to the beat of her own drum. That doesn't mean it.
If you had seen her that day, I don't know, I think Andrew's right.
And even if he isn't, what's the harm in trying? Plus, remember the other day? She had no focus and she kept looking at the ceiling. Isn't that odd even for Ellie?
I suppose. It just seems stupid if we're wrong.
I agree. But I was there that day too. I hate to admit it, but I know no one else was here and she screamed like someone was raping her. Now, I'm not saying I believe in ghosts, but it won't hurt anything if we try.
Come on, Victoria.
We all need to work together for this to have a chance. We're stronger together.
I don't think this house is full of demons. But I'll help. Only for your sake.
Oh, thank you, Victoria.
I think you do believe.
What? I do not.
Oh, you do. And it scares you so much that you have to try and convince yourself you don't, so you don't run away right now.
I am not afraid, Dave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not afraid.
Looks like you might be right there.
I'm not afraid. Let's just get rid of these poltergeists once and for all.
Where do we even start?
I'm not entirely sure if it will work, but I read about some rituals we can try.
Shouldn't we call a priest or something if we're going to be performing rituals? Do we need some kind of permit for that?
We don't need that.
It's no use anyway. By the time they arrive, we either be dead or lost.
What is it?
It's for him. Anything. I just wish I...
It's all right. We all feel the same way. Let it out.
could have saved it.
There's nothing you can do now. Don't run yourself ragged over the what ifs and the maybes. Focus on the good you can do now that you know. You can save your daughter. You can be happy again.
Pretty. Take the baby out of here, please. I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't want her around when it does.
Okay, I'll come right back.
Now, stay with her. Keep her safe.
All right.
Let's do this.
In here, there's a sort of ritual we can perform. It should lure out anything that's here. I have a few crosses and Bibles too, if everyone will take one, and I've dog-eared some pages that should be the most helpful recitations. I'm not sure if this will work, but we don't have time to worry about that. For Ellie.
We're with you, Andrew.
I'm ready.
Me too.
All right. Let's sit in a circle to start. Hold hands. I'll read from this book, and then we'll read the Bible verses together, all right?
Ready to move on.
Demons who dwell upon this place, show yourself. Let us see your face. Cowardice will not save you now. Step forward to fight and take your battle. I dare you challenge me where I stand. You think you're better and above man? Beelzebub, Satan, Poltergeist, Devil, Lucifer, Prince of Darkness, those who meddle, materialize, come to us here. Let us see our rivals clear. Start reading.
In the name of Jesus, Spirit, and by the intercession of the Immaculate Virgin Mary, blessed Michael, the Archangel, be calm and the other saints to repulse the attacks
did they kill me?